And so we move on to Imperishable Night. This is the 8th main game in the series, and it also adds something called spell practice. Basically, you get to practice the spell cards from each stage. For some reason, this game is only partially translated. I'm not sure why. Anyway, so this game has a partner system where you're actually playing as two characters, and these are Raimu and Yukari. Yukari is the Phantasm boss from Perfect Cherry Blossom. Marissa and Dallas. Sakuya and Remillia, or Yuyuko and Yomu. Or you could play as one character and focus on them. I'm actually going to play as Remillia. Just to be a bit different, because I normally don't. Remillia is different because when she has these spirits that shoot, and when you focus, the spirits stay in one place. So if you're trying to take out multiple targets, it's an easy way to do so. This also introduces a time gimmick. I'm not sure how it works, but rather than having a set number of continues, you have to complete the game before 1 o'clock a.m. because this is a player character who's froze the night. Also, it lets you damage an enemy while dodging. Going back to what I was saying about Remilia's ability. That character, the mini-boss, was, as you could tell from her flying away, the level boss. This is Wriggle Nightbug, a firefly yokai. Apparently a lot of people thought Wriggle was a guy the first time they saw her. Really, people? This is Gensokyo. The only he canon male is Rinosuke, and he's not even in the official games. But anyway, if Remillia actually makes the game a bit easier, because instead of just hiding and waiting for something to time out, if you're going to focus on dodging, you can still end the spell card prematurely. As in Perfect Cherry Blossom, you gain 1-ups by collecting certain numbers of point squares. This game, I wouldn't say is extremely difficult, because I would say that the hardest game in the series I've played is Embodiment of the Scarlet Devil. And I'm lagging because I'm actually uploading the Let's Look at Immaterial and Missing Power right now, because I decided I am going to have a Let's Look at of the spin-off games, and that's Wriggle Down. I don't know why I don't like this game as much as the rest of the series. I guess it's a bit annoying that to see all the endings you have to play through twice as each character set. and then you have to do extra with each character, and ugh. And another thing, this extra, in my opinion, is probably the easiest in the series. Because, I got to the mid-boss on my first try. It took me a few tries to get to Chen at first when I was playing Perfect Cherry Blossom. Also, I tried turning down in-game the volume to see if that works, because I don't want to have to pause and look up each music track. Also, I believe, yeah, each character, when you're playing as a team, you swap to the secondary. Oh boy, this is Mystia Lorelli, Night Sparrow Yokai. Also, in my opinion, I don't know why I don't like her, but I can't stand her. I mean, my God. A bat. That's pretty vulgar, Remillia. Now, this is actually kind of a gimmick fight when we get to her spell cards. And you'll see how. Also, I didn't mention it in the Perfect Cherry Blossom LP, but down at the bottom, there's an indicator of where the boss is. I'm not quite sure how that's useful in any fight except this, though. And she has 2 spell cards this life, rather than having 3 lives, 1 spell card each. I should have known better than to fly above. Also, I like that when you die, you drop a bomb. Also, this game actually pretty much encourages you to death bomb, like bombing the second you get hit. Because it consumes 2 bombs, but it gives you an even stronger spell card. Yeah. And I accidentally timed that out, huh? Yeah. She pretty much blinds you. Okay, that one was just freaking given to me. Oh well. And I tend to stay close to the bottom of the screen if possible, so that makes this fight even worse. I'm gonna time out this attack too. Oh my God. This is not going to be a very good playthrough, I can tell. Ugh. Somehow I can tell even without looking at the enemy thing where the boss is, though. Refueling. Well, what the heck is this place? It looks like some sort of distorted dimension like Alice's stage. And yes, I'm feigning not knowing what the heck is going on. I don't get the refueling joke, though. Sadly, there are no cherry borders in this, so can't rely on those temporary one-ups. Let's see. Have to pick all these up. Also, I don't know why, but they let you the highest life count, initial life count option is 7. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. This is Kane Kamishirasawa, a character that my friend really likes for some reason. Ow.
Yeah, it's weird. Yep.
And she really likes to rely on bubbles. Alright. This is what I meant by a death bomb. And she drops a 1-up, so I guess the life I lost did get made up for. Alright. Actually, I'm not sure if it's Kane or Kane. Remillia is... I'm just going to skip through that because it's actually a really long dialogue. Remillia, of course, is referring to Flandre. Sakuya is referring to Pacholi and Kawakuma. My god, I keep getting hit. Alright. I'm not saying much because I really don't have anything to say. Alright. Also, I guess I could go over some of the canon stuff while I'm doing these. During moments where commentary is probably not going to be very good. So, according to one of the official fan books, spell cards were actually created by Reimu so that so that humans could fight back against yokai. Kind of interesting. I'm not sure which fan book it is. I was actually just reading the wiki last night. Last night as of recording. I'm not sure when this is going to get uploaded. I'm probably going to go ahead and record the extra stage right after this playthrough. They're just tormenting Patrolly. Alright. Stage 4's boss actually changes depending on who you are. If you're playing as Reimu and Yukari, you'll be fighting Marissa. If you're playing as Marissa and Alice, you'll be fighting... I forget who you fight as them, because I never really play as them. And... well, the fight is actually rather drawn out, because there are two sub-boss fights, and then the boss fight. Something I've noticed is that the sub-bosses in this game are just the bosses trying to get in preemptive strikes. If that's how you say it. Oh well. A lot of bombs in this area, though. And we are going to be revisiting this bamboo forest later. Alright, so we're fighting Reimu. And you're not. We actually kind of did meet a bird. Eh. No, I'm recording. I like how Reimu's bullets are actually spell cards. Alright. Duplex barrier. I think this is a really annoying spell card. Don't really remember. This game really isn't that memorable to me. I mean, that's just a general statement. I'm not... actually, this really isn't the worst game in the series. The next game is... not because it's bad, because... oh, God. Yep. Alright. Yep. Ah! Da 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 da. I really do like Reimu's theme, though. I knew that Sakuya couldn't go through a game without mentioning knives. Ah! Rawr! God. Dude, I like how it keeps playing the remix of Maiden's Capriccio, I believe. Even when you're not fighting her. Also, her boss sprite is really weird to me. I guess because Zune isn't used to making front sprites for Reimu. Yeah. Da 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 da. But only Remillia is attacking. Oh god, evil ceiling circle. Not what you think of when you think of evil ceiling circle, huh? Get rid of all the bullets! This is a boss where Remillia's spirit things come in handy. Also, Remillia likes to dash around a lot. Not to the point of Chen, but alright. Anyway, not to the point of, say, Chen. But it's still rather annoying. But if you can memorize the two places she likes to go, and keep... What? Ah! My keys were stuck. Hang on. Alright. Oh god. Something's forcing me to move down, and I'm pretty sure it's not a spell card. Obviously something doesn't want me to succeed this run. To complete this run. Oh god. Let's see. Okay, so I had to unplug my controller. Alright. That probably duplex Danmaku field. This doesn't look good. Oh god. I don't remember this spell card at all. This is all reflex. Ah ha ha! Ah, I hate this fight. This fight is just awful. And so, we moved on to a mansion. Oh god, that was freaking awful. Now, I don't really care I think I'm gonna take the B option. Because it basically, there's Route A and Route B. And each one leads to a different Stage 6 boss. Die, die, die! There are a lot of rabbit fairies, which is kind of strange. In Tokyo, we typically don't see rabbits. This is Tewi Inaba. We're actually gonna get more into her in the next game. A little bit, but there's not much to say about her. But for now, she's just a sub-boss with 2 life bars, which is kind of strange for a non-extra sub-boss. Alright, Scarlet Devil. Ah, rah, rah, rah. Anyway, apparently the whole thing, there wasn't much story to the embodiment of Scarlet Devil extra stage. Basically what happened was the whole place was in freaking chaos while Remillia was gone. This is Reisen Udongin Inaba. I'm good at cleaning. Yeah. Hello, Irene. I'm actually not gonna be fighting her. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Alright, so you might notice that her bullets are actually shaped like bullets. That's because she's actually a gun wielder, which is rather unusual for Gensokyo. And she can just freaking mess with your mind. As you can see, that's her special ability. She can just distort reality. Also, her theme is freaking awesome. Do 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 do. All right. This one is actually not too bad. Because the bullets are not solid while she's adjusting them. So if you can just move anywhere, but you have to make sure that you will wind up in a safe spot. Wow. Oh god. Okay, I thought something was sticking me to the right. Ah. Ah. Mommy, I'm scared. So many bullets. Ah. I'm bombing a lot more than usual here. Oh boy. This card just changes the direction of the bullets. This is the most troublesome card I can think of she has. Alright. Do 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 do. Da na 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 na. Da 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 da. Alright. Wow, I've graced 2009 bullets. During this continue. Alright. Oh god. You know what? Forget stage 6. In the end, morning came with nothing settled yet. Although Lady Remillia was slightly miffed, thanks to Sakuya, she quietly went to sleep. That was troublesome. Looks like I'll have to go defeat tonight's outlaws again. I could also use some rest. There's no rest for a maid. They must always work dawn to dusk. However, no one knew this particular maid's way of resting. Shut up, Zoom. Well, that's as much as I'm gonna do in this LP of this, because, yeah, I really don't like it so much. I'll see you when it's time for the extra stage. Who I can actually play as pretty much anyone I want. I'm actually probably gonna play as Yomu and Yuyuko. Just Yuyuko, actually.